People with street smarts, what is your most street tip? People make pickpockets' livelihood so easy. Just check out how many phones are in people's back pockets, how many handbags dangled by the side, easily accessible. Always put valuables in an inside, preferably zipped pocket. If you in a notorious pickpocket area like Paris or Naples, you can even carry a fake wallet with Monopoly money in an outside pocket. I was actually surprised how many people were feeling around in my pockets on the metro in Paris. Luckily all my valuables were kept in a little bag that was around my neck and tucked into my shirt. If I'm in an unfamiliar city, I'll explore freely every neighborhood, as long as there are women and kids around. Most mums don't hang outside with their kids if the street/area is unsafe. This worked very well for most throughout Latin America, Europe, and Asia. Security guards, doormen, food cart owners, and blue collars in general know where the closest bathrooms are. I got a secret pooper at my work. All my trade guys destroy it on the daily. Freaking beer poops are aggressive. How is it secret if a large group of people are destroying it each day? There are 146 street suffixes acknowledged by the US Postal Service. Alphabetically, the first is alley and the last is yard. These are also bad places to duck into if you're being followed, because there's only one exit. Literal street information. He went literal first, then figurative. Top notch comment. Carry an extra wallet with $50 in it and throw it if someone tries to rob you. Street smarts. Edit. Money clip. I think you mean money clip. Street smarts. You want it? Go get it. Dad, can I have money to get a money clip and also a $50 bill? Don't worry, I'm only going to throw it at the first sign of trouble. Don't talk if you don't need to. Edit. People disregarding the topic of the post and complain about scenarios outside of the subject matter. It's so hard sometimes, but the right thing to say in so many situations is nothing. In business meetings I often let other people talk. I'll learn a lot more about who they are and what they value. This can be useful to advance my own agenda. Always tell my kids to walk with a purpose. People who walk with a purpose make poop happen. Literally, we all make poop happen. On toilet, can confirm. Walk confidently and with your head up. If you walk around like a victim, you will eventually become a victim. This 100x. Don't let anyone think they can mug you or tease you and get away with it. Because then they will, and they will get away with it. Yup, being confident when walking to Subway saved me from getting mugged. I told the guy to f off and grow up. It's all about giving them enough doubt that they will wait for the next guy. This is a niche tip, but if you ever suspect something to have an electric current, do not touch it with the palm side of your hand. It can cause your muscles to contract and not let go. Always use the backside of your hand, or even better, use a blade of grass or something not too conductive. Edit. Safety shuffle is better. Copied from replies. Text edited to match new info. I work for the power company. The correct safety protocol for a downed power line is to shuffle your feet. You don't want the electricity to arc, which it can, when your feet separate from the ground. Actually, the really correct protocol is stay the heck away, or stay where you are if you're currently, no pun intended, safe. Downed power lines are really dangerous. If there is downed power lines or some other high voltage source on the ground, don't walk away, don't run, but edit. Look above. There can be a potential gradient on the ground. You are just fine where standing feet close to each other, but taking a step may cause the feet to be at different potential. This may cause current to travel through our legs. The worst solution is to go on all fours, as that will cause the current to go through our body, which is much worse. If you are in a car with power lines on top, don't step out unless there is a risk of fire. Jump out, don't step out. Also, be aware of chain link fencing etc. long metal objects. You can in theory get shocked miles away. Electricity does not follow paths that are intuitive to us. Coincidences are rarely that. Pay attention to people's hands. They will give you a split second heads up to ill intent. Watch your effing back. Also watch their left foot. Most people are right-handed. If they inch their left foot closer to you, they are setting up to take a swing. And most untrained right-handed fighters will instinctively try to hit you with a right cross or hook, very rarely a left jab. Conversely, you can rock people's poop with an unexpected left jab. Edit. To take advantage of the visibility on this, please do not fight on concrete. If you do not have to, a little fight can turn into manslaughter charges real quick when a head meets concrete. If you want to know if you can trust somebody you let in your home, leave a $5 bill in a place that looks like it was forgotten about and that they would see it. If they'll take you for $5 now, they'll take you for more later. Did this to my friend a few months after meeting. She came round, I had dropped a $5 on the floor on the way in. I went to change cake back and she said you dropped a $5 on the way in. I've put it in your wallet and put it on the table for you. Lon and behold, wallet on table with all my cash in it. Nothing even looked like it had been moved. Needless to say, on nights out where I feel too drunk to realize if I may lose my wallet, it goes in her bag. If I wander off and make it home, she's not gonna touch it until she's giving it back to me. She's playing the long game. I like it. She's eventually gonna take everything you own. Yeah, it is called divorce. The most dangerous time to drive is right when it starts raining, cause any oil on the street has mixed with the water, making it slippery, but hasn't had enough time to wash away yet. It's the first snowfall here this weekend. I'm hunkering down at home, so I don't have to drive around people that forgot last winter driving. If you are a tourist and want a local to take a pic of you with your phone, either have it be an employee or someone you can outrun. Wear one headphone so you can still hear what's around you. I like to wear both, but turn them down and tune into what's being said around me sometimes. People say some weird poop when they think you can't hear them. Never turn your back to someone who you don't trust or is aggressive. YouTube is full of videos of people getting sucker punched from behind. Any street knowledge I have is from watching Worldster and Liver Leak videos. Let's say a kidnapper throws you in the back of a trunk. Don't panic. Once you get your bearings, find the carpet that covers the taillight. Peel back the carpet, make a fist, punch the taillight out the back of the car, thus creating a hole in the back of the automobile. Then stick your little hand out and wave to oncoming motorists to let them know that something hinky is going on. Edit. This is not actual advice. I know that it's difficult to just punch out a taillight, and I know there's a latch inside all newer cars past a certain manufacturing year. This was a reference to John Mulaney's Kid Gorgeous. Please stop sending me aggressive messages. Avoid secondary locations at all costs. Yup, assume you're already dead and find a way to fight back. Talk to yourself. You'll make even the craziest mofo nervous. Pacing around and angrily muttering to your phone will keep even the dodgiest of crackheads at bay. Even better if you're not actually holding a phone in your hand. Buy a daily moisturizer with sunscreen in it. Carrot, this guy has been through some serious stuff. Mind your own business. At restaurants or other establishments, sit with your back to a wall, no blind spots, and a view of the entrance. Beware of unsolicited kindness or help from strangers. People who carry guns often walk and posture a certain way. Learn to identify this. Don't be a hero. Never accept something free from someone you don't know. This is a big one in prison. Never assume or believe a woman you don't know if she says she's on birth control. If you commit crimes with people you know and get caught, expect them to rat on you. At the scene of an accident or overdose, don't expect or ask people to help. Tell them to. This tends to break the bystander effect. If you witness a serious crime, disappear. Getting involved in any way is bad news. If it's really important to you that you do the right thing, call an anonymous tip line. If someone's staring you down, nod your head down while maintaining eye contact. A harmless person will nod back. Look away. Don't hop trains your first time alone. In getting to know train hoppers and hobos, don't hit on a hobo or tramp's woman. You will probably end up with a bashed skull behind a bush. This is common enough to say something. Run if you need to. Hurt pride is temporary. Avoid meth heads. Avoid meth heads. Things often go very quiet before shit hits the fan. You can feel it coming. This is very common in prison. I don't condone murder, but if for whatever reason you murder someone and have an accomplice, you should probably murder that person too. And any witnesses. Have an exit plan at all times. Don't steal from criminals. Don't steal, period. Don't rob drug dealers in your neighborhood. A weapons enhancement on a robbery can be the difference between a few years and decades.